What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and this is the S-Force testing video. So without further ado, let's get right into replay number 1. I believe I'm going first, idea, normal summon, and then special summon the Chiyomaru, banish the other Chiyomaru to summon Gravitino in order to search that S-Force chase, and then reinforcement of the army to search a card that I didn't really need for that turn. Set repass. It's kind of unfortunate in this situation that idea locks you out of your extra deck. Didn't really matter before, but now it kind of does. So yeah, maybe consider cutting the idea completely, but I don't know yet because it's still an extra body on the field, and it does create like an OTK with this card and Gravitino. Well, not an OTK, but a OTK follow-up. Anyways, I'm setting my Imperial Order Impermanent Chase. That's really nasty against the deck, like a bunch of freaking spell cards. So the Alistair is normal summoned in the wrong zone, and because of that, my opponent is going to be scooping immediately. But even if he didn't scoop, he would still lose because 4 spell cards against Imperial Order, not the best. And yeah, let's get into the next one. Okay, this was a really good game. So my opponent goes upstart, whatever, Small World. I actually don't like this card. He has the Crossout Designator for the Imperm, so this doesn't resolve, and he gets to pop off. Still has Nibiru and Small World, so this could maybe search a hand trap. I'm not actually sure. Maybe, but whatever. Anyways, so he gets to play the game. Doesn't really do that much, though, the Mayakashi deck. Just a whole lot of nothing, honestly. Look at this, man. Like, you're fueling your graveyard. Yeah, but the monsters in the grave, they don't really do anything. It's just, But yeah, the Link 4 is a good card. It's definitely an interruption. The Link 3 is also problematic. I can draw a Ghost Bell, though, but I don't. And my opponent doesn't know that this is not like a diagram. It's like a hidden city, so it searches on activation. So if you summon this on a separate chain link in order to pop my field spell, it doesn't actually achieve anything. So yeah, I don't really felt like I lost anything. And I go battle phase in order to attack over this monster because whichever monster I summon is summoned in defense, so I can't even jump over that Mayakashi monster after that. But yeah, I summoned the Gravitino in that column very specifically, so I wanted to get banished instead of, I don't know, going back to the extra deck, and then I search my chase, I set 4, I pass turn, and my opponent draws Veiler! The one card that does nothing against S-Force, nothing. Imperm is good, but not Veiler. I have to strike this Gozuki. Fortunately, my opponent doesn't have any other zombies, otherwise that would have been like really freaking bad for me. And yeah, he goes attack, I go chase, banish, but my Gravitino is still gonna die to that level 7 synchro, but at least he doesn't really have anything that really scares me. And now I get to win the grind game because I have that Chiyomaru in the hand with Chase in the graveyard, so I get to play. And this is the reason why Chase is overpowered. It's like an interruption, and it makes it so your Chiyomaru actually gets to play after that. And yeah, so I know that Veiler is the one card that can actually screw me over, so I always go battle phase with Chiyomaru and then use its effect instead of going like straight up main phase. This is why I said Veiler does nothing, because people can't really Veiler on end of main phase. I'm just gonna chain to the Veiler, and yeah, on the battle phase, Veiler cannot be used. It's main phase only. Anyways, I summon that Lapse Well and then revive back the Gravitino, which is of course going to be searching for that specimen since I already have a chase, and then summon Masquerena, set 2 pass. That's just insane, man. Look at this. I only had a Chiyomaru before and like a chase, and now I have all of that, which is going to snowball to so much more. So my opponent searches the Hedgeon, doesn't really do anything. Specimen, revive back the Lapse Well, revive back the Gravitino in that zone, and then search. Sure, no problem. I don't care. Chase, banish your Synchro, and he scoops it up. There's absolutely no way he wins. Even if that resolves, I could actually go like a Masquerena into Unicorn, discard, or technically also Appaloosa, but like, whatever. Anyways, let's get into the next one. Okay, again, the same Mayakashi player. That was a game 2-sided. I don't know why people do that. It's so stupid. Why do people willingly choose to go first with Evenly in the freaking deck? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand people who used Evenly as a battle trap. It's supposed to be like a hand trap, not a battle trap. They go like set 5 pass with Evenly. Why? And then they go, oh, end of battle phase Evenly. Now you have to banish 1 card. No. Anyways, yeah, that Chase is obviously going to banish that Daki because it's in the same column. But unfortunately, it does have Gozuki. It's not the best, but it's still not the worst because now, whatever, I'm top decking shit like D-Shifter with cards engraved. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I want to say these replays definitely kind of opened my mind to maybe cutting D-Shifter. It's really not that great of a card. Evenly on my own battle phase plays 1,000,000,000% incorrect. He shouldn't have done that, because now he has to waste like a duster for no reason. So very incorrect to evenly on your opponent's battle phase. Just wait until he commits like to multiple back row, and then on your own turn go evenly. Unless I'm trying to like link into like an Appaloosa or something on main phase 2, then yeah, definitely evenly on battle phase. So sometimes it actually makes sense. But in this context, it made zero sense. Anyways, yeah, so whatever, he summons that Link 2 and then Link 3, and that's going to be the Link 4 with the other Mayakashi monster. I have a Ghost Bell, but I can't use it because he already has that Gozuki. I have to Ghost Bell this, otherwise he is gonna have like 2 dangerous Synchro monsters on the field, but that's bad for me. But he plays very incorrectly. He should have actually went for the Mizuki first and then the Link 3 on my own turn. I had the Ghost Bell anyways, but still, I don't know why he did that. The order was incorrect. Either way, he attacks for not enough damage. My Ghost Bell actually did allow me to survive, but now that he has 0 interruptions on my own turn, oh my god, this is gonna be like an easy W for me. And yeah, search that field spell, and then search that level 1 monster, make Justify. And look at this, man, this is so sick. This is why S-Force is the sickest deck after turn 1 again, in like super simplified game state. Man, that Justify is nasty. It points to like 3 zones my opponent controls, and can change, it's like a shifty boy. So I can just banish every monster in my opponent's field, just like that. Banish, doesn't target. Happy land. I freaking love Justify. It's actually the best. But yeah, my Akashi monster does nothing because my monster negates as well. So yeah, it's like a shifty boy and a Veiler. Happy Land City. I swear to god, man, it's actually the most fun deck too. I seriously enjoy playing this. Even when I draw double shifter of Extravagance, like I want to commit suicide. It's like the freaking most annoying thing ever. Like seriously, it's not the first time it happened too. I think in Flunderies it happened, and yeah, now it's happening to me again in this freaking deck. But whatever, it's fine, man. Even if I get unlucky, I still win. Literally, regardless of what happens, I always win. Every single... I drew Platina, man. I draw, like, the worst possible cards that I can draw, and it doesn't change anything. Summon Gravitino, and then search that field spell, main phase 2 activate, search that monster that allows me to make Justify, and then sit 2 pass. So I actually have a lot of interruptions here. My Chase can even banish multiple cards. I have a Negate, I have the Specimen and the Solemn Strike, 2 useless D-Shifters, and a useless Platina, but I win the game. Alright, this is going to be massive rip. So Extravagance gets ashed. Shit, I can't do anything. Set Solemn Strike pass. I can't, obviously I can't set the Imperm, because otherwise I lose the Duster. So yeah, I have to Solemn Strike first, and then I get to keep Imperm as the actual hand shot. But whatever, I have to ash that, not Where of Thou, Jesus, When I First Met You. It also has like, no, wait, hold on. AI Meet You? Really? That's the name in the TCG now? That's so whack. But yeah, I'm actually gonna cry now. He gets to play the game. I really thought, oh, maybe he would make like the Link one to not do anything. But I would have top decked like the Ash and then Chase and then Gravitino. It actually took like freaking 3 turns for me to unbreak, but whatever. Yo, imagine when you get hit by D-Shifter and you just don't care because you also play D-Shifter. So it's like, it's fine. You can play Macrocosmos, D-Fisher... not Necro Valley, but whatever, you get the point. Well, in theory, you could almost play Necro Valley, but I seriously don't recommend it because it does conflict with Chase and with Lapswell, so it's not the best play. But, yeah, Extravagance, draw, no, Imperial Order, your entire deck does nothing now, game over. And look at this, man, I have D-Shifter myself, I can use it. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, haha, Lamau. Normal summon and then... Okay, banish the Chase was maybe kind of incorrect. Maybe I should not have done that, but it's fine. Maybe I should have just set the Chase and then passed turn there, so I would have been able to like sub in on my opponent's turn, bounce back cards, whatever, blah blah blah. But it's really all good. It changes nothing. Macrocosmos 2, like, are you kidding me? I'm already under freaking D-Shifter. It actually does nothing. This card, however, kind of annoying. It gets to trigger this Tyrant Dragon, which is going to summon a Metaphys monster from the hand, but I can just Impermit Lamau. So it actually does nothing at all. And yeah, I think, oh my god, did he draw another D-Shifter? Oh my god, Jesus. D-Shifter, Macro, yes, give me a better grind game, oh my god. I can actually loop Extravagance infinite times now with Necro Valley. But yeah, I win the game. This is gonna be so good, man. Extravagance, banish 6, draw 2. That's Virtual World too, not too bad, not too bad. But he bricked like freaking crazy, oh my god. Lao Lao and King Long is not a play, not a play at all. And even Zwan Hu top deck. Oh, okay, well finally he can play. But yeah, I don't know why he's doing that. It's fine though, it doesn't change anything. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so I have to Solemn Strike that Lao Lao, and all of a sudden he kind of just has nothing. I also don't know why he like sets one and then sets another. It's just making yourself lose to like, well, not really, but yeah, I guess, whatever. So there's one who flip out of nowhere. This actually allows him to stay on the game for like a little longer, but at the same time, it's just setting Zwan Hu is always a misplay. Just keep it in your hand so you have a discard for King Long. Because in grind game, when you have 0 cards in your hand, it's not the best for you. And yeah, I'm going to be able to banish that Nyan Nyan. And yeah, like it really doesn't matter if you shuffle back a card. Oh my, look at this banish. Look at this banish. Yeah, also Gamma and Driver, nice deck. So if you top deck a Gamma, it actually doesn't do anything. Oh, Call by the Grave, kind of annoying, but whatever. Pass turn there with three Chiyomaru. Like, seriously, man? That's just my luck, but it actually doesn't change anything. He has the King Long in the grave, but he's on top deck mode, so even if he searches the Lulu next turn, I don't think it's gonna be able to do, like, enough to the point where I'm in trouble. But yeah, banish Chiyomaru, 7 Platina, and then revive back the Chiyomaru, and then I think I can make the Link 3 now, banish that Lily, and set the Imperm past. So I have like 2 interruptions, I guess, the Justify and the Imperm, but the Justify is just going to get negated by King Long, so that's kind of an issue. And like I said, the Lulu actually does nothing here. He searches one monster, and then he plays from there, and it just does nothing. Because I have the Imperm if he's trying to like actually pop off and make negates, but if all he's doing is Shen Shen, it literally just does not hurt me at all. I can banish that Shen Shen too, so yeah, seriously, nice deck, man. It's not even gonna go to the grave, it's actually gonna get banished. Your deck does nothing against me. So yeah, I use the effective Lapse well, so discard and then Regeki my opponent. Attack with a few monsters, but not enough damage. But next turn is going to be game 100% guaranteed. I obviously ashed that King Long. Ironically, he actually could have been in a good position if he played if he went Nyan Nyan, shuffled back the Driver instead of shuffling back another card. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe he shuffled back a card that he absolutely needed back into the deck. Because then he would have been able to go like Gamma, negate the Ash, but whatever. Then he wouldn't have resolved the King Long, so he just would have had Gamma and Driver on the field with nothing. And I win the game there. Man, yo, this guy bricked again! King Long, Zwan Hu, and freaking... How many Zwan Hus is he playing? 1 or freaking 3? He's only playing 1 and he drew it twice in a row. That's very unlucky. Oh my god. Yeah, because this hand does not play at all. But again, though, he's not taking advantage of... I mean, he's just like... He draws incorrectly, but instead of at least playing as correctly as possible, he just still sets the Zwan Hu. Again, I don't get why. Oh man, that's really unfortunate. And also, Lily send a monster and a trap does nothing at all. The King Long is like one of the worst possible cards. Well, you know what? He actually, maybe he should have said there's one who's sure, but shouldn't have activated the King Long. So that's at least one thing. Because obviously activating this, so to set this is just not the best. And yeah, at this point, I think I can actually go for a game literally right away. So on my second turn with the Boral Sword kill. Really, really good, actually. So, yeah, search, and then Specimen, revive back the Platina, and then, yeah, Boral Sword, attack, G to the G to the G. So, alright, S-Force, best deck, tier 1.5 confirmed. I don't care what people say. I freaking love the deck, man. It's one of my favorites. It's really obvious at this point. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of S-Force in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.